Hey, Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash, and double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutations to the elect. And we are the Hebrew Israelite of the Great Millstone Jamaica camp, and we are here to set up camp and look into our left. Basically, we see the moon coming up to what is today's date, November the 20th, and it's red, which goes back to the scriptures that in the last days, the moon shall become blood. As a matter of fact, somebody can.
As a matter of fact, we're going to one of the longest eclipse.
Eclipse, yeah.
What them say, like 500 years?
I think it's from the 1400s or something like that.
Yeah.
From the 1400s.
Yeah, so hey, we know some time when a lot of science basically popping up now to show us marking the time that we're actually in.
Gone, definitely. Definitely. See, and right now, seeing as the axe say, oh, this is the time of judgment, man. You have a scripture on that, sir? Oh, the scripture, we say, the moon shall turn blood. See?
Alright, this is Acts 2 and 20. Start at 19, he said, and I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and noble day of the Lord come.
And before the great and notable day of the Lord come. Because, we've been saying these things as back in, I think it was 2011 or 2012, we witnessed one out here that became red till it actually disappeared like it hot. When you throw water on hot coal, it red, like bloodshot red to burgundy, then it out. And from that time until now, we constantly been seeing blood moon, even when it is not reported. And we wish we had a better device to basically pull up what we're seeing with the eyes, because what we see with the eyes is so different than what the camera is seeing, because the camera can only see so much and no more. We're actually seeing it big where we are, man. We're seeing it big, and this is a very important sign to the sons of Israel at this very moment to show that Yahawah Bahasham is about to make his return, in this wicked and evil and adulterous society, because this place needs to be judged. The angels of the Lord is in every place, is beholding the evil and the good as it is written in the Holy Scriptures, and we so much more we're approaching the time of the Karagma and these prophecies that are foretold in the Holy Scriptures. We're gonna see more signs, man. As a matter of fact, give me in Luke, so like in Luke where it says men's heart failing them for fear. See? Right, Luke 12, 21? 21 and 24?
Luke 21 and 25. 22. This is Luke 21 and 25. It says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth the stress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring.
And we've been seeing these things taking place. Go ahead.
Men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
And a lot of people, and mostly this prophecy is being fulfilled upon the heathens, because they are actually the ones that are seeing what's coming up on the earth. Check Christopher Green on AMTV, for example. Every time that man do a video on hyperinflation, any form of geopolitical report, this man is in a state of holy hell. That's the reason why he had incorporated this old Jesus Christ is our King speech to his what should I say, his lessons or whatever, his podcast or whatever, because he knows that Babylon the Great is finished. He knows that America is done, it's through. So therefore, what he's doing now is trying to basically find some form of hope to hold on to. Because he had seen that the kingdom that he had loved so much has been taken away. He's been taken away from them, where Edomite supremacy is being wiped out or being put out the door. Because right now he's actually saying, he's basically pushing the vibration of human beings, and whether you're black, white, pink, purple, That's the vibration. But before that, before they were actually, you know, before these things started to happen or they realized these things, a lot of them used to see us as just, you know, 3/5 of a man. You can go on subhuman. You can go on YouTube and type in whitewashed. You know, whitewash, and it's a documentary from 2013, and you hear they speak about so-called white privileges. You know, some of them say, boy, not that we wanted it, but because, you know, we had to do it. And then you have some of them who would say our foreparents had to give up their identity, like that Jew when they came over here to claim that white sovereignty, so-called white sovereignty. But now is the time that they are seeing that these things is about to be taken away from them, which goes back to Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7. You know, continue the scripture, Yahawah.
For the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
And they are shaking right now. Just the vibration of the Holy Scriptures, man. And then the mist is gonna hit them. You know, go ahead.
And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
And with power and great glory. And this is one of the major things that they are scared of. And we constantly being on the highways and the byways reminding them that, look, the day of the Lord is at hand. And when the Lord come, he will not meet you as a man, but he will meet you as an angelic force to destroy and to devour your kingdom. And to put your nobles in what? Shackles and chains. See? You can imagine when these crackers, man, this we call them stargazers, you know, look up in the heavens and see these things happening, but yet when them click on YouTube, you see YouTube recommend a GMS Hebrew Israelite video speaking about the blood moon. And, which is no coincidence. It's the Lord basically put you to go and listen to that. Remind you of what's to come after these signs, man. Go ahead, huh?
And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your head, for your redemption draweth nigh.
For your redemption draweth nigh. That's the time that we're living in. The redemption of the elect of the nation of Israel. Because that's what we really, you know, we want. That's what we look for. The redemption of the nation. Not the entire race. Not the redemption of the entire world. Meaning the other nations, no. But the redemption of the sons of Israel. Because salvation was promised unto the people of Israel. And this go around to the elect. You know? So therefore these things that we're witnessing, like the blood moon here, is a blessing. You know, it's a blessing to see this with our eyes. Because as Yahawashi said it best, that many prophets and kings desire to see these things and have not seen them. Because we're witnessing these blood moon at the end. And these prophecies are speaking, popping off left, right, and center. You know, and it's very beautiful. You know, it finished? See, because I guess this one can wrap this up. See, it's very important. It's a very blessed thing to be here, standing in the names of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, and professing these things. While these people are like when the electricity cut not too long, dark and black. You know, black people. We are walking to this truth, man. So we ain't black anymore. So we basically stirring up some through the word of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. We're stirring up some things in the earth. And then you have Satan and his angels on the left hand side stirring up some things in the earth, man. So it's a war for your souls at this very moment. You know? It's a war to see what you will choose, if you're going to choose life or will you choose death. You know? You have a scripture? Bring it up.
Scripture is verse 9 and 1. He said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. When thou see part of the signs part, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Which the highest, and that's Yahawah, through his son Yahawashi. You know, go ahead.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee.
And you're gonna understand. And if you can't see it, cause even let's go back to Christopher Green. Yeah, he's been saying that the media ain't pushing the amount of upheavals and uproars that take place because they want to sway public persuasion and opinion. You know, there's a whole lot of protesting in the streets all over the world, and you're not seeing it coming up on your favorite media, in your favorite media houses, man, like the Cartoon News Network. You know, you're not seeing it coming up on those networks, man. But it's happening. We are seeing it. So, toward the Bahasham, we are trying to open our eyes to let us see. Go ahead.
Even from the beginning,
Huh?
for like as all that is made in the world at the beginning and the end, and the end is manifest.
And the end is manifest. And this is the manifestation of the end. These signs, man, that we are in the time of the end. Because when the brother starts the scripture, he says, measure though the time diligently in itself. Meaning, you're going to use the measurement stick, which is the Holy Scriptures, the rod, to basically to tell what seasons you're in. Yahawashi quoted this in Matthew 24, basically. When you hear of wars, rumors of wars, you know, earthquakes in diverse places and stuff like that. So, then, if you're a Bible believer, wouldn't you agree and accept what this scripture is saying, and that we are living in the time of the end? You know what it means? It means that you're a faithless dog, man. You know? It's a faithless dog which is made to be taken and destroyed, man, and come back round in the kingdom. You know? You finish? You finish? You finish? See, basically we can close off. You know, I think we can close off now. With that, we want to say all praises, glory and honors to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Shalom.